What's up everybody, it's Benjamin's Bay here, bringing you another LEGO video, this time with a new remake of a pirate set. We keep along with the vintage remakes here. And this is a ship remake. So earlier we saw the Royal Battle Scout and the Renegade Runner. Now we got a good guy ship again. A remake of the Armada Flagship, as well as some elements from the Imperial Flagship. So with this video I will showcase this one, but before I do that, start the video file, or in this case instructions actually, are available for free with the part lists too via the link in the description below. So with that out of the way, let's get cooking here. So this is a remake of this set, 6280, but it was also released under another set number. It was actually re-released, which is interesting because this set is kinda messy, right? If we look at the basic premise here, there's a lot happening. We got a super wild color scheme. It doesn't really look balanced. I actually owned this set when I was younger. And I can tell from experience that it's not a very great set. You also got the yard arm missing there at the lower part of the main sail. We've got that front mast there that would kind of swivel back and forth, like it was very unstable. But one thing you definitely did do correctly with this set were the minifigures with the chrome silver breastplate. And that shows because those are now all insanely expensive. So the main changes include an extra yard arm for the mainsail. We got a different front mast that is much more stable. We got a raised back section that is also extended much further, a better color scheme. And we start of course at the front. If you remember for the original set, let's go back here a bit. There's a yellow thingy on the front and I was kind of wondering like, what is that exactly? Because it's not really clear, like is it a duck? Is it like a dragon or something? And then to figure it out, it struck me, it is actually a duck crocodile. Makes total sense, right? And I thought I'd just include that rather than having like a boring minifigure up there as a figurehead. It also balances nicely with the actual colors. Above that is the front mast, keeping that flag there from the original set. And we go back down again. So there's a feature from the Imperial Flagship, which is also a ship I used for this model. I kind of took features from both the Armada Flagship and the Imperial Flagship and then added some of my own design quirks to make this work. A little bit further back we got the green curved fences, we got the red slopes, all same as the original. And you also can see a knob there. And that's because this version also comes with a working anchor. Very simple, you just pull the anchor out and you can roll it back up again. Basically just a pin with friction that runs through a Technic plate. So I thought I might as well incorporate that feature. Then we get to take a look at the side a little bit and work our way to the back and then to the top. So here's the side, and you can see on the right here a small cannon that I incorporated into the hull, similar to the Renegade Runner. And then we move a bit further back with the main cannon, similar to the original. It can rotate, it can slide back and forth. Did add a ladder to make sure they can actually get to that upper level. Here's the back. And zooming out a little bit further, you can already see that the mast setup that I used is the same as from the Imperial Flagship. I much prefer this mast setup compared to the original Armada Flagship setup, because that was just kind of weird. Here's the net with the barrels, and it basically attaches with a string that runs over the top mast and then is attached with a round tile with a bar on top right there. And the idea is that you can remove that and then readjust it and attach it back on, thus lowering or raising the net. Then we move to the back section, which is probably the most interesting section of the ship. We got some green slopes there, nicely going along with the white, again trying to balance those four colors out because I did want to keep all of them in there. We also got a functioning rudder, a functioning compass, a treasure chest there in the back with a bit for more space. A remake of the original minifigure, because the originals are crazy expensive, but I still want to capture like the original spirit. I just replaced the torsos and the heads, which are the most expensive parts. And also the breastplate, no longer chrome silver, but this time metallic silver with a slightly different mold variant. And beneath that is just an adventurous torso, because you can't really see the torso anyway, so why would you bother with a more expensive one? And then two different minifigure heads. We got the working compass, this piece that's now unfortunately very expensive. Another great piece that is no longer in reproduction, sadly. Here is then the functioning rudder. So it's fairly simple. It's actually from the Imperial Flagship. Basically the rudder, two of those bars there on the rudder have an attachment and they run over a plate that just pushes it left and right. Here's what the rudder looks like from the back. So that long black plate runs through the hole and I close the hole with some tiles. And then the rudder, as I said, pushes it left and right to make it turn. Here's the back of the model. I kind of like how I was able to figure out the arches and the slopes all curving together. Creating a bit extra space because, as I mentioned earlier, with these small hulls, you need all the space you can get. So that probably means you need to extend the ship further out and up. Moving further to the top, we got two lanterns and then that lovely chrome gold crown, which is sadly also a color that is no longer in production. But yeah, this one definitely makes the model shine. And then a bit further behind that we got the mast, and it's actually raised up from the original because if you remember from the original, the mast was on the same level as the minifigure, and it was kind of weird because the sail would get in the way of the minifigure's head and would knock him left and right, which would be very annoying when trying to steer a ship. So I uppered the mast level, also had some red cones around it to make it look good, again with the color balance. And here is the main sail in all of its glory, with the added yard arm there at the bottom, so no longer with the weird string attachments. And I definitely love this photo. I know with the outside and the lightning, but there's just no way I can get a quality like that inside here, unfortunately. So another close-up of that main mast. Lovely artwork too that Lego created for it. And then the top flag. And then we set sail with this minifigure POV, I guess. That's really all there is to it for this model. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you like it. Feel free to let me know down below. I think it's about time we ready ourselves for the next remake. And it will be brilliant. So stay tuned for when that washes up on the shore of the Golden Beach.